What is going on, you guys? Sam here. Today, I'm gonna break down my my trade today. At least one of my trades that brought me over 100% profit. Now, I bought these, as you can see, I called it in the Discord at 8 at basically 9 a.m. I bought these QQQ 367 calls at $1.10 per contract, which you buy 100, so that's $110 per contract, and it slowly made its trek up. It was kind of rough at the beginning, but did not hit the stop loss and ended up getting up to $2.47 per contract, or $247, which is an over $137 profit per contract. Now, this is the trade I played out. This is exactly when I entered, right after this candle. And this was pretty much when my last run was taken out. Now, in the Discord, I actually explained to you why I entered. I explained to you at 3 minutes before I made the trade why I was entering. If next candle starts green, I'm entering. So let me explain in detail. Delete these so you know no longer need to see that. Man, I'm so tired right now. But okay, here's why I entered. All right, already on an uptrend. Right, so we're looking for calls. I talked about this in my first video. Then I had a key level set right here, which the key level. Oops. Now the key level was set at this break right here. Broke yesterday right here. It was resisting off of this level here. So I knew that there was some pretty good resistance right at this level. So ideally I wanted to see the price come down to this level and reject off of it and continue to the upside. Continue, the buyers are getting in control. So I waited until this candle signaled buyers are now in control. I waited a little bit. The next candle started red, so I didn't enter right away. This is on the one, by the way. So you want, if you're watching the one, you want to wait for a few candles to turn green right away if you're going to go into calls. So I waited 2, 3. All right, this candle was green. I entered. I set my stop loss below this candle because if it went below this, it likely could have broken structure and went to the downside. So it got close, but it did not quite make it there. And then I took my first profit right about, I believe, right about here. And then it was pretty messy right here. I re-entered into more calls right here and rode this up. Now, okay, so when you look for trades, what you need to look for is you need to use the market to your advantage. Use trends to your advantage and look for higher highs, higher lows if it's in an uptrend, and catch a higher low to a higher high, which is exactly what I try to do here. I try to catch this higher low right here, and I try to catch it to the upside. Same thing on the other side, on the downside. Okay, if there's lower highs and lower lows, you want to catch a lower high to the downside. And key levels as well are very important to plot because if you don't plot a key level, you don't know where it could reverse at. So I already had this set in my mind. This is where I'm pretty sure I could see a good reversal back to the upside, and it played out. Now, this is the most important part, and if you don't know how to plot key levels, I'll go over it really quick. So, key levels, you want to start on the 5, or how I start, and so what you want to do is you want to look for places where the price rejected from. I used to go from a day back, so right here, this right here, it rejected off of that. So if you were to look on a higher time frame, it would have just wicked up and then would have closed above there. Then you can see it rejected. I don't know why I have these on here. Okay. And you can see that it rejected. Oh my gosh. Rejected off of this with this green candle, went down, came back up to that, broke it barely, grabbed the liquidity from this level. So you can tell this is a pretty strong level, right? It bounced right off this and then grabbed liquidity from this level that was previously there and headed back to the downside. And then it broke above it. And when it broke above it, it struggled to keep momentum. And then when it broke down, it closed below this and then ripped down. So you can tell that there's pretty good resistance right at this key level. Man, I'm going on a rant right now. Sorry, guys. I am dead, but I need this video out. So, again, in this trade, I entered pretty much right here. Now, you don't want to just watch the 1, right? You want to also look at higher time frames. So I was looking at the 5 as well when I was entering. And you can see that buyers were obviously in control in this candle. This candle's massive. Massive bullish candle. Okay? This massive bullish candle. Okay? And then this one, buyers or sellers tried so hard to get it down, and you can see they failed. They failed. So that means buyers are still in control. So that also supported the calls. Okay? So you want to use the most possible probabilities to get your play to go out. So in this case, I used 3, which I always love to use. If these 3 match up, it's pretty much pretty high success I've found. In an uptrend, bounced off a key level and confirmation candles. Now all you want for confirmation candles is just a bullish candle on the 5 or 2, 3 bullish candles on the 1. And you don't want to watch, also I've noticed people watch Heikin-Ashi charts. It's good to watch the trend, but you can't really tell who's in control in a candle with the Heikin-Ashi because in these you can literally see how hard the buyers tried to get it all the way up and completely lost. Or vice versa. On the 5 right here, you can see perfectly how, I don't know why my chart keeps doing this. You can see perfectly how hard the sellers try to get it down and completely failed right here, right? They tried so hard to get it all the way down and the buyers just took back control. And then the next candle they tried again and they lost even more control. Now you can tell it really wants to go up. So this even would have been a good spot too. And look at that. They tried again and it lost again, so buyers won. And I'll make a video tomorrow on confirmation candles. But this was the trade I took today. 3 confirmations. Uptrend for calls, downtrend for puts. But since I entered calls, uptrend, bounced off a key level. Bounced off a key level. And confirmation candle. Yeah, so that's what you want to look for when you trade. Thanks for watching.